Hello guys, this is TBC Production here, back doing a new video today for you guys. And today, as welcome back to episode 2 on the character profile. As you guys check out the first episode, as the first episode, I did a whole episode on Goshen. So check that video out, and if you want to know about the character profile series, watch the character profile introduction video. So, welcome to episode 2. And in today's episode of this character, kind of one of the characters I created in my series. You guys follow the series and stuff. And as this character here, as his name, of course, as you see by the title. Today on this episode of Character Profile, I will be talking about continue. As I know the word continue means to keep going or something like that, but his name's actually spelled with a K, not a C. So, yeah, continue. No, it's a weird kind of name, you know, but that word's actually meant want to keep going or something like that. So, yeah, continue. As the picture you see on the screen is the artwork what I kind of think what continue will look like. Continue actually has black hair. He actually does have black hair. He has red eyes. Yeah, that's what I kind of think what he looks like when I vision him and stuff. As we get a little history of Continue and talk about his powers and talk about where he is in the series and all that, like how I done with Goshen. So, Continue is basically a fan-made character, just like Goshen is a fan-made character. He is a character that kind of would fit in the Killer Instinct world. As you know, Killer Instinct, where Orc is from. So, Continue makes his first appearance in Season 3 of Toys Ball Z, as you watch it. I think he appeared in episode 40, I think. And, that's what his first appearance was on camera in the show. Continue. So let's go deeper back into the kind of all the way back into the past. Basically, like early story of him. Okay. So, Continue was a normal person. Regular person, not alien, not a monster. Normal person, like us. And he's from the Killer Instinct world. Of course, as one day, as the place, Ultratech is the place that's trying to take over the world. Is the madness and the chaos in the Killer Instinct world, the Ultratech. Full gore, all of that. Killer Instinct. So one day, as Continue he actually works there as a guard of the place, watches the place and all that stuff. So, as there were some people inside the headquarters, had some kind of liquid, and as they dashed it out the window, they dashed the liquid out the window, and down below, where Continue was standing, he looked up and got hit by that liquid. As he got hit by that liquid, it started to change him as his eyes start turning red. His arms start changing, like they're like muscular, like kind of muscular, and he had the desire to suck blood. As he kept, he wants blood, feeds off of blood. So it's kind of like a vampire, kind of like a vampire. Like as they finally added in the Killer Instinct world in the new remake of Killer Instinct on Xbox One, Mira, I think. But that's what I kind of thought what he'd be like, kind of like a vampire. So as he starts to suck blood, he started wearing no shirt. He had no shirt on. As he kept sucking blood and stuff, his heart starts coming out of his chest. And it gets bigger and bigger as his heart beating out of his chest, ripped out of his chest, and hanging in the chest plate of his body. And as he kept sucking more blood, basically turning him into kind of like a monster, a blood monster kind of. So his name, Kontinue. As the game over screen, game over. I think I flashed it on the screen right now. I think that's basically where his name came from. On Killer Instinct, you lose, continue, like that. So, that's where I took this name from. Instead of a C, it's a K instead of a C. So that's basically what Kontinue's powers is. And as in the Killer Instinct world, I always thought he would be a kind of cool if he was actually an actual character in the Killer Instinct world, but he's not. So he basically is Gargis' rival, of course, one of Gargis' rivals. They used to be close, and they used to team up all the time until Gargis betrays him, as in season 3, if you guys watch. And as Kontinue actually became that a blood monster, the whole family was cursed. Basically, got cursed by it. Like his father was his dad. His dad's name is Bloodlust, and his little brother named Tristan. I think Tristan appeared in season 4, and his dad appeared in season 5. And Kontinue and Bloodlust actually appeared in one of my old movies on my channel called Hell Gateway. So they actually appeared there. If you guys want to watch it, it's an old movie. I know it's very old, and I went back and watched it myself. Like, wow, this is old. And now I got good quality camera now, and if I actually want to remake that as a stop motion film, that'd be pretty amazing. But as what's missing for that movie, if I actually done that remake, I had to have that Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Dragon Stars, and that Vegeta Super Saiyan 4 is coming pretty soon. I can't wait for that. I saw those pictures. I have to get that. And of course, Gogeta too. Yeah, Dragon Star is doing a good job. I know we're off topic talking about Dragon Stars and it's supposed to be about a character right now. But yes, I'd rather get these guys instead of those SH figures, because SH figures are just less and less and less exciting, because they're not really that surprising anymore. You guys get, oh my god, this figure is so amazing! The quality, the structure, the paint sculpt is amazing. Why you guys are complaining? It's bullshit. You know, all that. SH figures are not exciting. I don't understand. They're not. They're just nothing now. I mean, I don't really care what they announce because it's not exciting. Not really. That's what happens when you think it's exciting, but you know, and when you get it, it's not that interesting. That's a good fact. That's a good advice for me, because you get it and you're like, you go over here. That's basically how it be. So anyway, yeah, I get those figures and I have to and then make a custom of Kontinue and all the other characters and stuff. That would be pretty cool. Be a cool remake. And yeah, I just missing those figures I just said, the Super Saiyan 4, the Vegeta one, and Gogeta. Man, that'd be great to remake that movie. You know, that movie came out in 2014, so it's been 5 years. Now that's an old movie. So to me, it's 5 years, but next year will be 2020, and it'll be 6 years. So very shocking. So back to what I was saying, as I got distracted with that point about how people get so excited about SH figure arts and all that. Like I said, yeah, it would be pretty cool. Like, what was I saying? Oh my god. Yeah, I said Kontinue appeared in that movie. Yeah, in that movie. Yeah, that's what I said. Hell Gateway. Hell Gateway, the movie. If you guys check out my channel. So, yeah, as the family got cursed by it, you know, his dad and brother, and I think Kontinue helped his father kill their mother and all that stuff. And basically, as Trustin got away from Kontinue and his dad and stay away from them, because he was almost cursed by what Kontinue had. See, Bloodlust would have been doing the same thing Kontinue does by sucking blood and all that stuff, but as the power of what Kontinue had, they made their dad go crazy, so basically makes him go insane. And so, as in the Killer Instinct world, where Kontinue would be, he'll be kind of almost like a boss character, but like a sub-boss, I guess. Because it's kind of shocking every time I play Killer Instinct. Fulgor is always the sub-boss before you get to Gargus or Idol and you get on those games. So it's pretty shocking reaction if you ask me. So, Kontinue basically does fight Orchid and my fan-made story. He defeats her one time and sucks her blood and all that stuff, and basically with the help of Goku and Piccolo and on old stories I wrote, Toys Ball Z Origin, Kontinue actually gets killed by them. And so as Kontinue was killed, was buried on Tuffle Planet. Was buried on Tuffle Planet is where he was. because that's where Gargus had took him and buried him after he was defeated. Gargus was not dead though, he just didn't fight Goku or Orchid anymore. So basically all those years as till Toys Bowl Z, and get to season 3, they revive Continue, and he comes back to life, and then he wants revenge by killing all the people from Killer Instinct. And then when he finds out Gargus is not basically joining his side anymore, he gets killed again by Gargus. And so Continue only comes back when when all the bad guys come back from hell and all that stuff. And basically he just be a guy that you fight if he comes back to life. As now getting to Continue's powers. Continue's powers are reflect off of blood. So he can form a big giant red ball and controls you, like he levitates you up with it, and he can throw a giant red ball at you. He has actually shoots out like red tentacles coming out of his heart and grabs you as the tentacle goes straight into your chest and absorbs your blood, basically sucks your blood. So every time he, of course, our heart's supposed to beat all the time. His heart beats a lot of times, so that makes him get powerful and powerful and powerful. As his power, it's not like a godlike power, godlike power. His power basically relies on how many times he sucks more blood and makes him stronger and stronger. So, yeah. Another move Continue does is by, he actually can use his move. He actually can control you. So basically, like if he throw out his tentacle and it hits your head or gets you in the chest, he can control you. So that's basically what he can do, control you, and that's I think that's all his moves. He has one move called Heart Rate. It's red blast. It's a red blast. It's actually a red blast, and I think that's it. So for future things, Continue basically be dead throughout the series, because he's actually is dead in the series as of this point. As the remake goes, he will be fully have a bigger story, bigger, longer time on screen when I get to the remake of season 3. So he will actually be more developed and advanced. It'd be pretty cool. I can make a custom figure of him and all that stuff. And as he's kind of a character I never thought to. Kind of a character I'd be like, I was just thinking one day, and I can think about it and make it just like that. Like Goshen, it took me like, when I came up with Goshen, it took me a month, but with him, a day. So he's basically like one of the characters I thought in a day, not like a long time. No, in a day. I like, oh, Continue. Oh, Killer Instinct. Yeah, Continue, but with a K. So that's how I thought of his character. It's alright, now I'm trying to think of quotes what he'll say. Let me see. I'm thinking. Oh. I feel so thirsty. Yeah, of course, because he drinks blood. I'm gonna take over the earth. And you will all be my slaves. So, yeah, that's the only quotes I can think of at the moment. But, as his character is, he's, you know, he is evil. Of course, he is evil. He's not a person that will change and be good next moment. No, he's actually evil. I guess because of the chemicals that failed on him. The Ultra Tech is evil in the Killer Instinct world because they want to take over the universe and the world and stuff. If you play Killer Instinct, because that's what Orky was doing in Killer Instinct. She was trying to stop them, and basically that was her mission in the first game, I think. Yeah, the first game, and that's the second one. It was her fault that it went back in time, and she had to fix it and try to revert it back to normal and save the world again. People thought Jago the one that defeated Gargus and all that crazy stuff, as people thought in New Killer Instinct. But as I thought, the new one was the third game, but it wasn't, and I found it was just a remake. I'm like, man, they messed up a lot of stuff. Well, like I said, at least they brought back KI, and I was happy about it, you know. But people still want to know if they're gonna make a new one, or, you know, it'd be cool to do so. But as I know, it's not right now. It's not the time to talk about Killer Instinct. But I think I'll talk about it next month? Yeah, I think because I was going to do a video on KTB reviews talking about Killer Instinct. But, yeah, so it's not the time to talk about KI right now. So, you know, what was wrong with the Killer Instinct that they brought out for us in 2013? This game was meant to have been finished in 2000. Was meant to have been released in 2016. As the reason why the game was released how it was, with 6 characters and like what, and the game didn't get finished until 2016. With the last person y'all added was what, Eagle. They should have waited until 2016 to release the new Killer Instinct game. That's what they should have did. So it basically took some years to finish and work on it and do all that stuff. That's what they should have done. They released the game so all these guys would be like, you know, like crazy hype. And yeah, I was in the middle of that. And basically, that was the last time I was ever hyped for something. And that's true. Like, stuff that you guys get hyped over today and go crazy for. Like, people get hyped for Ultra Instinct and Jiren and Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan God and Goku Black and Zamasu and all that stuff. I don't get hyped for it. It don't make me excited. Because it's like disappointing. And so, yeah. And I kind of think that's what Kontinue character be like. Kind of like me. Like, doesn't care if you excites him. Because just gets you out of the way. Oh my gosh. I just thought of something. If he never challenged... Holy shit. If Kontinue actually had challenge Goku Black or Jiren, I guess, all he had to do was suck their blood and make them powerful. Or he could have controlled. Holy shit, I can't mess up the story. Damn, I can't do that. No. I'm sorry, because I was just thinking of something right now. If he had the story that I wrote about Dragon Ball Z, if Continue actually had came back and stopped Dragon Ball Z, he would control Dragon Ball Z. So basically, it would have been a bad thing because he would basically be the puppet master of it. Because initially, it's actually the puppet master of, yeah, he would basically be the puppet master to Dragon Ball Z. So that's basically how it would have been. Now, because Continue would probably kill Dragon Ball Z, so it's probably true. Yeah, I guess I'm right. So yeah, that would mess up the whole entire story. Yeah, Continue's dead anyway, so he can't do it. So yeah. So basically, guys, that's it for this episode. You know, I was just thinking of that at that point. I was like, yeah, because, well, Continue with defeated Goku Black and Samasi and Jiren anyway. All you gotta do is take their power. Bam, they dead. No point. You can't say you're immortal because Vegito proved that you're not. Bullshit. So, yeah, that's basically why I sleep at writing. So anyway, guys, yeah, Continue with defeated Goku Black and Samasta and Jiren. I don't care what people will say. Like I said, if I create a character that's strong and can defeat them, you can't put your Dragon Ball cards on the table and say this and say that, because no. Because none of that shit don't matter anymore. I'm not wearing a scouter on my face. I can sense your power. I don't need no scouter. So basically, that's basically what these nerds be doing today. I know there's a bunch of kids growing up right now with Dragon Ball Super and stuff today, but in reality, these nerds are blinding those kids with that nonsense. And I know I played the Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle and all that stuff, I think 2 years ago. I just kind of stayed away from it because it's a bunch of people whining, complaining and stuff about it and all that stuff. You know, but when I go back and look at what these guys be doing, I be like, damn, really, dude? If his Goku is powerful than yours, stop whining. But, you know, that's how it is. As I talked about in my anime community video, it's crazy. Well, I guess this was this episode. I guess this will be kind of shorter than Goshen's video. There wasn't really not a lot to say about Continue. As you know, I had to talk about something like, what if Continue fought this person or this guy or this. But yeah. So guys, that's really it of Continue. As if you want to know who he is, you can go watch season 3 of Toys Ball Z, and you know, if you want to skip to the episode of what episode he appeared in, it's episode, I think, 41. I think it's episode 41, Revival of Continue, I think. So, you can go watch it there. So, yeah, this is episode 2, and today we talked about Continue. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out my other videos. Check out my Instagram page. And hope you guys enjoy. And subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my other 2 channels. And keep sharing. And that's all you have to do. So, see you guys next time. And peace. Hi guys, thanks you guys for watching the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my Instagram page. And stay tuned for more content. Thank you.